What up, YouTube? Scrubquad Pro here from the Cash Killing AC Network, bringing you a 2011 WWE Survivor Series recap, keeping the passion alive for wrestling. So don't even think about exiting this video. If you do, you can suck my. So the first match of the night was a United States title match between Dolph Ziggler and John Morrison. I still think it should have been Zack Ryder. WWE didn't think so. Dolph Ziggler got the win, and this just proves that he should actually drop the title. It's kind of weird. A win proves that he should lose it, but I think it's time for Dolph Ziggler to move to the main event and do bigger things. But after the match, Dolph Ziggler began to cut a promo, and the fans of Madison Square Garden began to chant, "We want Ryder," and that's what they got. Zack Ryder came out and attacked Dolph Ziggler, and I think that either at tables, ladders, and chairs, or maybe at the Royal Rumble, Zack Ryder will become the United States Champion. He should have done it at last night at Survivor Series in Madison Square Garden, but he didn't. He still did get to come out, though, in front of his home crowd, and he will definitely be the next champion. The next match was the traditional Survivor Series match between Team Orton and Team Barrett. Now, at one point in the match, it was, Sin Cara got injured. I don't know if it was a legitimate injury or not. There were rumors that the WWE refs threw up the X sign, which means it was a legitimate injury, so hoping for the best for Sin Cara. Team Barrett got the win. At one point, it was 2-on-1 Barrett and Rhodes versus Randy Orton, and at that point, you kind of thought that Randy Orton would get the Superman win and fend off all the odds, sort of like John Cena does, but instead, he lost, and Wade Barrett and Cody Rhodes, the two stars of their team, got the win. And I think that both Barrett and Rhodes will definitely become big stars in 2012, and I think Rhodes will be the bigger of the two, but you never know, anything could happen. But these two will definitely, or hopefully, get a world champion shot each in 2012. Next match was a World Heavyweight Championship match between the two biggest athletes in the WWE, The Big Show and Mark Henry. This match wasn't as good as what they've been putting on lately. It was still good for their size and capability, though, because they're both insanely, ridiculously large men. No homo, of course. But this match ended up in disqualification after Mark Henry hit a blatant low blow, and then after the match, Big Show went on a tirade and essentially did what Mark Henry did to him and put his leg in a chair and then crushed his leg. Now, hopefully, they don't pull off the angle like, oh, Mark Henry's hurt, because that would just be a complete waste of time, and that match was absolutely pointless, because I really think that Mark Henry may hold this championship till WrestleMania, if not definitely, or he should hold it till the Royal Rumble, so that way, when whoever beats him, is a huge deal, because he's held the championship for so long. But they may pull off he has a broken leg or whatever ankle, because after the match he was screaming that it was broken. So hopefully they don't go that road, but it looks like they may be going down that way, and if they do, Big Show will probably be the next heavyweight champion. The next match was the WWE Championship match between CM Punk and Alberto Del Rio. Now, throughout the night, we saw little segments backstage of things leading up to this match. Things like David Otunga, the Harvard Law graduate, speaking to CM Punk, saying that he wants him to apologize to Michael Cole for what happened on the Cole Challenge on Raw before the match, and CM Punk pretty much blew him off. And then you have John Laurinaitis talking to Alberto Del Rio, asking him if he considers CM Punk a challenge, which he should, and Alberto Del Rio kinda just blew him off. And then during the match, it looked like Alberto Del Rio was going to win. He had a roll-up. CM Punk kicks out and then immediately locks in the Anaconda Vice, and that was all she wrote. Alberto Del Rio tapping out and CM Punk becoming the new WWE Champion. And thank God, I was getting tired of Alberto Del Rio's freaking Spanish promos. They were just annoying me. And now we have WWE's best mic skilled worker with the championship. And of course, the main event for the night was the star-studded tag team match between John Cena and The Rock teaming up against Awesome Truth. Now, I kind of thought that WWE may put Truth and Miz over Rock and Cena, but have it like a dirty win, not dirty, but not clean. Like John Cena and The Rock not seeing eye to eye or something like that. But instead, they decided to put Rock and Cena over cleanly, and The Rock getting the pinfall after hitting the people's elbow. And then after the match, the two are celebrating together like a team. Rock says something to Cena, and, whatever, they keep celebrating. Then Cena says something to The Rock, and The Rock kind of just looks at him. Cena turns around, The Rock turns it back around and hits a rock bottom on him. Now, I don't necessarily like that finish. I mean, I understand they want to make The Rock look strong, but at that point in time, they had the best opportunity to turn John Cena heel. And not only does everyone want him to turn heel, like everyone on the IWC, the Internet Wrestling community, and just everyone in general, the Madison Square Garden fans were all over John Cena all night, more than the Money in the Bank fans in Chicago when he was facing the hometown hero CM Punk. So WWE honestly had the perfect opportunity to turn him heel, and they failed at doing that and put The Rock over. Now, it's okay to put The Rock over. I mean, don't get me wrong. Boots to asses for the win, but I much would have rather liked to seen John Cena turn heel and just sort of shut everybody up. But overall, it was a very good Survivor Series. WWE put on a great pay-per-view, and I personally enjoyed it. Feel free to leave your comments down below, and I will catch you guys later.